Hey, what's going on, people? Hope you guys are doing good. Today, we're going to be talking about the nReal Air AR glasses. Now, I'm no stranger when it comes to AR. In fact, I covered the original OG Google glasses when they first came out, and at that time, I don't think AR was ready. But looking at it now, it's really exciting to see how much AR has progressed. But more importantly, how affordable AR has become, especially the nReal Air AR glasses. Now, you might be asking yourself, who is nReal? nReal is a company that specializes in augmented reality glasses. The nReal Air AR glasses are their latest product. These glasses are designed to provide an immersive augmented reality experience for people on a budget. Coming in at $379, these are definitely one of, if not the most affordable AR options on the market. But the question is, for under $400, how good can they be? We're going to talk about that as well as what you can do with them. But before we do that, let's go over what you get in the box and how to set them up. Inside the box, you get the glasses themselves, some paperwork on how to use them as well as warranty information, things like that. You get a travel case, which is quite nice and really durable, has a nice feel to it. You have a detachable cable. If you wear glasses, that's not a problem because they do include a prescription lens frame. That way these are compatible with whatever prescription glasses you may wear. You also get a cleaning cloth and a blackout cover. The blackout cover is really cool, and we'll talk about how to use it more later on in the video. The design of these glasses to me is the biggest selling point. They look like regular glasses. In fact, when I put them on, they kind of look like Ray-Ban's Wayfarer, so you can kind of get away with wearing these in public without any crazy stares or anything like that. For comfort purposes, these feature 3 stages of adjustment on the arms as well as an adjustable nose pad, and you also have a fingerprint resistant coating, making them stay as clean as possible. Taking a closer look at the design of these glasses, you can see there's a time of flight sensor located on the inside of the glasses, which can detect head movement. There's also 2 open ear speakers that sound pretty good and can definitely come in handy in a clutch, but keep in mind that people around you can hear that audio, so keep it PG. To go with those speakers, you also have a dual microphone array, and if you're wondering about the quality of the mics, here's a quick listen. So here's a quick microphone test using the nReal Air AR glasses. The quick brown fox jumps over the lazy dog. Let me know what you think of the microphone quality on the nReal Air AR glasses. On the right side of the glasses, you have a screen on and off button, and you also have a screen brightness adjustment button. So now let's go over what exactly you need to set these up. Considering these do not have a built-in battery, you do have to find a source of power. So whatever you're connecting these to, they do need to be able to power the glasses themselves. Luckily, nReal makes this super easy because they have this adapter that you can purchase separately. On one side, we have an HDMI female port, but it does come in 2 pieces. So if you slide that off, you have the male port right there. So you just take the second part of the adapter, click it in, and then that gives you the HDMI female port. On the other side, we have a USB-C port, and this is what connects directly to the glasses, and it supplies power to the glasses. So if I hit this button right here and then flip it over, you can see an LED indicator light right here that gives you the status of the battery. And that's really great. Luckily, if you're connecting the glasses to an Android device, you won't need this adapter more than likely. But if you're connecting it to an iPhone, you will most certainly need to use this, and we'll discuss that later on in the video. In case you're wondering what Android devices are supported, here's a quick list. Now, this list can be found on the nReal website. I'll drop a link to it in the description. Make sure to check it out for yourself as they are constantly updating it as they test more devices. Okay, so now let's go ahead and get these glasses set up. So when it comes to connecting the nReal Air to a device, the setup for the most part is pretty straightforward. All you have to do is take the included USB-C cable, connect it to the right arm on the glasses or left, depending on however you're holding it, and then connect the other side to your device. For instance, we'll go ahead and connect it to the Steam Deck here. Go ahead and turn on the Steam Deck, let it boot up, and take the USB-C cord, plug it into the Steam Deck, and that's it. You can see it's already registered and it is visible inside the glasses. The same thing is said for something like the Galaxy S22 Ultra. So if I go ahead and unlock the device and then plug it in, you can see it will automatically register that it's been connected right there. It wants me to launch the Nebula app, which we'll talk about here in a second. Now that is set up, I can just tap OK, and then boom, it's now connected. So we'll go ahead and lock that. And it even works the same for the iPad, depending on the iPad that you have. So I have the 12.9 inch here. And if you have a USB-C port on your iPad, especially the Thunderbolt versions, those ones I know definitely work. Not sure about the latest iPad that has USB-C. So we'll go ahead and connect it here, and it should register. Just detected it right there. So it is visible inside the glasses now. Like I said, pretty straightforward. Now when it comes to the iPhone, things get a little bit more complicated, but it's still really easy as long as you have the optional adapter here. So what you're gonna do is take the Lightning to HDMI adapter. You're gonna connect that to the bottom of your iPhone, just like so. Go ahead and unlock the iPhone. Then we'll take the USB-C cable on the glasses, connect it to the USB-C port on the adapter. Then you need an HDMI cable. So I have one right here. We'll go ahead and connect that to the adapter. And then we'll connect the other side to the Lightning to HDMI adapter, just like so. It should register on the phone. Now it is actually visible through the glasses. Not sure if you guys can see that or not, but it is definitely displaying inside of there. Let me cover up the sensor right here. Still can't, there you go. You can kind of see it. So it works every time, works like a boss. I absolutely love it. And as long as you're using the Apple version of the HDMI to Lightning adapter, you even have another Lightning port. That way you can charge your iPhone while using everything. When it comes to connecting the glasses to say something like a laptop, of course it's gonna come down to what laptop you have, but most modern laptops, all you'll need to do is take the USB-C cable and plug it directly into the laptop. There's no need to use the adapter, and this is the case for either Mac or Windows PC. The last thing I need to mention when it comes to connectivity, if you're trying to connect the nReal Air glasses to say something like an Xbox Series S or X or a PlayStation 5, you will need to use the adapter. You cannot just plug this into a USB-C port and expect it to work. You cannot use a USB-C to HDMI cable either, because that's not going to supply power to the glasses. So just keep that in mind. The display is a 3840 by 1080p micro OLED panel that produces 108% of the sRGB color space. It gets up to 400 nits of brightness, has a contrast ratio of 100,000 to 1, and a 46-degree field of view. In air casting mode, it's equivalent to a 130-inch display at 4 meters away, and then in MR space mode, it's equivalent to a 201-inch display at 6 meters away. That's wild. So it just hit me that some of you might be confused on the difference between AR and VR. So rather than me explain it, feel free to pause the video and read this for yourself. Okay, so now that you know the difference between AR and VR, what exactly can you do with these glasses when it comes to AR? Unfortunately, it's a little bit limited. There are a few things that you can check out on Android at the time of this video, and I think the experience is there, especially because of that time of flight sensor and being able to track head movements. So the experience on Android, as long as you're using a compatible device, is much different than any other device out there, and that's because of the Nebula app. Once you download the Nebula app, you have 3 different choices as soon as you connect the nReal Air AR glasses to your device. Those choices are AR Space, which we'll talk about here in a minute, full screen casting, which basically mirrors the display on your Android device into the glasses. This is perfect for watching Netflix videos, YouTube videos, or even gaming. And then you have side screen, which places a little window in the top left corner of your glasses, which is really awesome. And I have a great example on how I use that coming up. So right now I'm inside of the Nebula app. And as soon as you launch it, you might notice that like the screen might be a little bit too low, but you can see what I mean by like when I turn my head, you have a bunch of different apps down here. So it's literally tracking my head movement, which is awesome. If you happen to launch the app and you notice that the apps are like not eye level, you're gonna tap on the little arrow right below where it says nReal on your phone, and then go under calibration, and then just follow the instructions on your screen. Inside of the AR space, you use your phone as a pointer, so you can see as I point my phone at different things, there's like that little dot, and then I just tap on the screen to select it. So if I wanted to launch this website right here, I just tap on my phone, and then boom. And then from here, I can actually drag around that window and place it wherever I want, which is really cool. And as I turn my head, you can see I can view different things. So the head tracking is definitely working. There's quite a bit of things that you can do, including browsing the web, as I just showed you. You can check out the weather, the photos in your gallery, some system controls. You have different apps and games that you can download. You can technically watch YouTube videos inside of the AR space, you have like a little digital pet, and as I tap on it, you can see it does different things. And then you have various other settings and apps that you can download inside of AR Space as well. They even have a cycling app. It's currently in beta, but it's pretty cool. So as soon as I launch it, as long as you have a stationary bike, you can wear these glasses and then select a location that you want to, I don't know, simulate that you're biking through. And then you just select that location, jump on your stationary bike, and then ride out. I think that's pretty neat. In any case, the experience is there, and I can see where Nreal is going with these, and I think for the cost, no one's going to be disappointed. The immersive experience you get from the display alone is incredible. So let's talk about a few things that you can do with that. Well, you can hook these up to your iPhone or iPad for FaceTime calls or other video conferences. That way things stay a little bit more private. And when you combine these with a pair of Bluetooth headphones, it really keeps things secluded to yourself. That way, the people around you don't see the person on the other end or persons. So check this out. One of my favorite features when it comes to using these glasses and pairing them with the iPhone is I can use them as like a source to monitor the rear cameras. So right now I'm recording video on the rear cameras on the iPhone 14 Pro Max, and I'm getting a visual of what exactly I'm seeing on these glasses. And it looks like I'm vlogging because it just looks like a regular pair of sunglasses. I love this. On the flip side to that, you can hook these up to a compatible Android device like the Galaxy Z Fold 4 or the Samsung Galaxy S22 Ultra. And if you're using a Samsung device like those two that have DeX on board, you can have a virtual desktop right inside of your glasses. Add on a mouse or a keyboard, and you have like the ultimate widescreen experience for multitasking. So just like on the iPhone, if I'm using a compatible Android device like my Galaxy S22 Ultra here, again, I get a live view feed in the glasses of whatever the rear camera is seeing, so I can use it as a monitor. So now I can use the rear cameras on the Galaxy S22 Ultra and, vlog with it. And it looks like, I'm just wearing some sunglasses outside of the cable, which can be tucked down my shirt, but I don't know. I really like this feature. This is one of my favorite use cases for these glasses when it comes to, smartphones. So right now I'm using the AR glasses to navigate to like a local Walmart in my friend's neighborhood. And since Google Maps allows you to use like the AR version to give you directions or arrows like in your natural environment, it looks pretty awesome. And it's super safe because I'm walking, and because there's a side view mode, it's not taking up the entire glasses, only just like the top left corner, and it's pretty cool. Does it look ridiculous? I mean, a little bit because I got the phone mounted to my chest, but I don't know. I think it's pretty awesome. I definitely don't recommend doing that while driving, riding a bike, or anything like that because you could get seriously injured. But if you're just walking around, I think using maps with these glasses is fantastic. Switching things over to the computer side of things, you can hook these up to a macOS computer and have a macOS virtual desktop in a way. So that way you have a super immersive experience, whether you're editing videos in Final Cut, typing up things inside of Word, or if you're just navigating Chrome or Safari. You have that very immersive, very wide field of view, and if you throw on the blackout cover, you have no obstructions whatsoever and a crystal clear image. Really, really like that. On the flip side to that, you can hook these up to Windows and be able to do the same exact thing, except with Windows, of course, you get access to more games than macOS, so gaming on these is fantastic as well. Speaking of gaming, of course, you can hook these up to something like the Steam Deck and elevate your gaming experience by making it a little bit more immersive. You can also hook these up to the Nintendo Switch and do the exact same thing. And if you want to take things to the next level, you could even hook these up to a console like the PlayStation 5 or the Xbox Series S or X. In any case, these are great for gaming. Just remember, these are not VR, they are AR, and since these consoles don't really support AR, you're not gonna get any of the AR benefits. But with glasses that are in this price range, you can expect this. And it's more about a hardware limitation because of the cost of these. There's no actual cameras on them, and that's really what holds them back. And I guess you could look at that as like the biggest crutch here, but honestly, these are under 400 bucks. The immersive experience you get alone just from the display, the speakers, and the AR capabilities on the Android side are completely worth it if you ask me. I think that these glasses are fantastic. They offer a wonderful experience, and I don't think anybody is going to be disappointed if you decide to pick these up. Let me know what you think of the nReal Air AR glasses down in the comments below. If you have any questions, feel free to hit me up on social, or you can drop them in a comment down below as well. I really hope you liked the video. If you did, please consider giving this video a thumbs up. Subscribe for more videos just like this, and I'll see you beautiful people in the next video.